All right, guys, we are back. We're back. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back for the Raw review for March 9th, 2026. The Usos take down CM Punk for disrespecting their family. I mean, the first thing I can say about this review, or this episode, really, is that this was boring. Like this episode was pretty lackluster and pretty boring until like later on in the show, right? It's only one real good segment to me, in my honest opinion, was a good segment that was long overdue and kind of surprised me. So at least they kind of did that kind of right, but we gonna go over it because you already know a lot of this booking and a lot of this stuff is just repetitive and it don't make any sense. I mean, you should just see next the Raw coming on tomorrow. You should just see the preview for it. I mean, it's literally three of the same matches that we've already seen, and they're just promoting it like it's something new. And this is the Raw I'm talking about for tomorrow on March 16th. Oh my gosh, but let's get into it. Well, let's start with the side stuff first that's popping up. Kofi Kingston offers Javon Evans a place in the New Day. Okay, so yes, they basically want Javon Evans to join the New Day. But here's the thing, though. I mean, it seemed a little interesting when it was happening. But here's the thing, though. Like, this is terrible for Javon Evans. Why would you want to join a group that's literally not doing anything or winning anything and being showcased in no type of form or fashion? The New Day are not being treated or booked well at all. And now you want Javon to join them. So it just shows you they don't give a damn about Javon Evans either. They just using him because he's a high flyer, but they don't never really expect him to win anything, do anything big. It's pretty obvious. Now they want you to join one of the biggest jobber groups ever. Come on now. Stephanie Valkyrie to Liv Morgan, I see more in you than you do. Like, all right, we know Stephanie's gonna lose that at WrestleMania, so ain't much to talk about it. Her booking is crap. They didn't dinner her bogus as hell too. Got her fight Raquel repeatedly for nothing. She's literally gonna fight Raquel tomorrow again. This shit is stupid. Seth Rollins emerged with a sea of masked men to face General Manager Adam Pearce, resulting in bedlam between the Vision, LA Knight, and World Tag Team Champions, the Usos. So Adam Pearce came out, made it look like, and this is so fake and phony. Like, you're making Adam Pearce seem like he's so against Seth and he's so aggressive. And then isn't it crazy how Adam could jab on all the people, kick him out? But in this situation, he's trying to act all mad. Like, I'm mad at you, Seth. I want an explanation. Come out here. We know you're the masked man. Come out here. And the crazy part is none of that happened. Like, Seth literally got to do whatever the heck he wanted to do and did not even have to say anything, really. Because Seth comes to the ring, right? A whole bunch of masked dudes, which honestly look kind of goofy to me. This whole masked man shit is definitely well overdone and played out. Here comes Seth. He joins. He's one of the masked men. Duh. Adam Pearce questions him. He's finna question him, and he's just letting them know, like, yeah, the Vision, they want to beat you up. They want to do some things to you. You gotta let me know what's going on. Da, 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 da. And then right before Seth is really gonna say something, here comes the Vision, which is nothing but Austin Theory and Logan Paul at this point. They come out, they basically saying how they finna beat him down. They come to the ring, and then he just they just do the goofiest shit. They all moving around in a circle with their masks and hoodies on, so you can't tell who's who. And then they all just disappear out the ring. That shit was so goofy, bro. Like, what type of goofiness is this? Oh, which one is it? Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? It's already like 30 of them in the ring. Is it me? No, it's him. No, it's me. No, we're out of here. Like, what the hell? So that ended up to nothing. That literally ended up really to nothing. Then we had a gauntlet match. Then after that, to decide who's going to be the next contender for the Intercontinental Championship for the women. Um, First, it was Io Sky against Lyra Valkyria. Io won. And this is kind of sad to me. It just shows that I've been right this whole time about why they put Rhea with Io. Io was clearly in the main event scene for years. Now, all of a sudden, Io is competing for a mid-card title that she didn't even win. She did not win this gauntlet. So Io is just done. Mr. H Triple H is just really just burying EO at this point while boosting Rhea hard as hell. You see, put them in a group, but look who came up at the end of that. Like I said, Rhea, EO now competing for mid card belts while Rhea doesn't even really be around there anymore. Like I said too, notice when the tag team when they lose them belts, watch how Rhea just doesn't be around EO no more. You see how when they was together as a tag team, they literally were going everywhere, being seen everywhere. Now all of a sudden, just because you ain't in a tag team, like just because you don't have the belts no more, you just disappear from her and you just move on to do bigger stuff without her, and then you say, "Oh, I'm doing this for you, EO," but you're not really there helping or supporting her or even really there around her. You see the games that they play? And then make you think EO care. I mean, Rhea cares when obviously she don't. She's headed to WrestleMania spotlighting. Remember last year, EO spotlighted WrestleMania. You know, in the fatal three way, and that's because she already had the title. This year, she's just not even gonna be in nothing big. Really, it's gonna be something if she's even in anything at all. Really. EO defeats Raquel after that. Raquel comes out. Then Ivy Nile defeats EO because Raquel attacks her. Then Ivy Nile going at this point, I was like, because I thought EO was gonna win, because I'm like, maybe they're gonna give EO something, because they have not been doing nothing with EO, period, really, in a while. And then once I seen Bailey come out, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's gonna be Bailey. Yeah, she gonna win this. And yeah, Bailey won. So now it's gonna be Bailey versus AJ Lee tomorrow on Raw. And we already know AJ Lee is gonna win that. I mean, come on now. What has Bailey done? Important nothing. And how long? One week after capturing the Intercontinental title from Dominic Mysterio, Penta celebrated his win with the WWE Universe. So this is kind of messed up. Right, he just came out, said some stuff. This was kind of messed up because it's like, dang, y'all got him defending his title literally a week after getting it. We be seeing certain people sit with their titles for months damn near and don't got to do nothing. I remember when the Judgment Day had it with Finn Balor and JD. Like, they was just sitting around for months, never defending those tag belts. But then Penta gets his title and he got to defend it literally in a week. Literally. And you knew he was gonna win anyways, right? Against then you give us the same old matches we had before he even had the title, beating El Grande Americano, not the original. The same matches we've been getting before he even had the title. This is terrible. Penta wins. Judgment Day betrayed Finn Balor with a brutal attack. Now, this was the best part to me of the show, really. This was the best part because this finally happened, man. They finally turned on Finn Balor, man. And in the way it happened, I didn't think they all were going to take Dominic's side. That's why it really kind of stuck out to me because I thought at least maybe JD or maybe Liv or one of them was try to separate. But no, they all turned. This is like the same thing that happened to Edge, really. But this was kind of worse in my honest opinion. I don't know why I felt like this one was worse because it's just the way it kind of happened. And like Finn, he was just acting like, no, you need to win it on your own. You need to do it. This is why he took the hammer from you because you need to win it on your own. You need to do it on your own. And then they got in him and Dominic. They finally, this has been heated between them for the longest. And then they finally got into a little spat. And then everybody just stood back, let them have their little spat. And then it ended up getting physical. Finn ended up pushing Dominic. Dominic slapped him. And then they ended up fighting. And then that's when out of nowhere, just JD just clotheslines Finn just out of nowhere, man. When I seen that, I was just not expecting it. I was like, dang. And then they all get the jumping Finn. And now when I say all of them, I mean all of them. Like even Liv, even Raquel, they all in there just beating Finn down. JD, Dominic, they just going ham. Chairs, 619s. He getting the whole nine, really. And Dominic stood tall with them all afterwards, which was crazy. But man, they might push Finn to some higher stuff. You see, they already gave him two title shots for the world title twice. And he ain't even have to do nothing. Now that meanwhile all these other people are kind of breaking down except Liv Morgan. So I don't know. I think they gonna do something right. They probably gonna do Finn versus Dom or something like that, or try to build Finn back up. They gonna probably try to get some revenge. He might probably go demon or something like that. But to me, this was the best part. This was the best part of the show. Obafemi defeats Rusev. So this match, I guess, went how it's supposed to go. It's still kind of disappointing because it's Rusev. It's like Oba has not fought anybody with any relevance since he's been here. I mean, the match went kind of how it should go. Like it was a battle for a little second, and then Oba just went off and just beat him clean. You know, it didn't take too long. It took like 5 to 10 minutes. So Rusev didn't go out extremely quick like a lot of those other people did, but he still went out pretty clean in a pretty honest fashion. So that's pretty much the end of that feud. I hope they don't add no other stipulation or nothing later down the road. World Tag Team Champions, the Usos, drop her World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk for disrespecting the family in a verbal onslaught. Now, this part was a little interesting, too. This was one of those type of situations where you knew something was going to happen and you was just waiting for it to happen, right? They mad because CM Punk disrespected their granddad, right? I think, is that their grandfather? Disrespecting him when he was talking to Roman. They're mad. Jay wants him to apologize. He's like, "Oh, you need to apologize for what you said." CM Punk, who you know wasn't gonna apologize, he set it up so he didn't have to apologize. Both of them were mad too. Jimmy was mad too. But really, Jay was the one who was really hot headed and mad as hell. And then right after that, boom, they attacked him. He tried to fight him off. They messed him up. I'm trying to think. I cannot remember the beat down though. I remember the Judgment Day beat down like it was nothing. But this beat down, I can't really remember too much. I'm like, did they 1D? I'm like, what happened? I kind of forget. It's not even written down either. You see, they didn't write anything down either to help. So it's like, what the heck? I don't know why I cannot remember that beat down, but just know he got beat up. He got beat down. And CM Punk now, he ain't cool with the Usos now. And you know Roman is coming back tomorrow. So I don't know. Maybe he'll click up with them. I doubt it. You know, this is Mr. H booking. So I doubt he's going to do any type of power thing with the Usos and Roman again. I doubt it. I don't know. Something weird, stupid going to happen. He probably going to, you never know. He probably have Roman come in and say he wants to do it by himself. Just something dumb. Just something stupid might happen. I give this episode a 4 out of 10 though. Only because some things actually did kind of happen. And the show still sucked, but I give it a 4 out of 10 because some things actually kind of did happen and the Judgment Day stuff I kind of like, but that's about it though. So yeah, hit that like button. Let me know what you think, and then we gotta go over what happened on the SmackDown. Right? We gotta see what happened on the SmackDown. Oh, you know that show. Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill. Oh Lord, not them again.